Hey everyone, and welcome back. We were absolutely blown away by the response to our first video on StaffedSpaces. It was amazing. And today we get to dive into the part that I am personally so excited about, how you can actually partner with us and build a really serious income.
Right. We know you've already seen the big overview, so we're not going to rehash the whole thing. But let's do like a super quick 60-second refresher just to get those key numbers back in your head before we jump into the really good stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just the highlights. Honestly, it'll make the partner numbers we're about to show you make a whole lot more sense.
Okay, speed round. So remember, one of our rooms gets you 8 fully equipped workstations that can support a team of 20 employees working in shifts. And you get that live monitoring dashboard for total, complete transparency. The cost for all of that, it's right around $6,000 a month, which is it's a massive saving. We're talking up to 90% compared to hiring locally in the West.
And that massive saving for businesses, that is the absolute key. It's an incredible model, a total game changer for them. Exactly. But that's what we really wanted to talk about today. We've built a way for individuals, consultants, entrepreneurs, people with strong networks, to build their very own business right on top of our infrastructure.
Yeah. And this is not your typical affiliate program where you just get, a tiny cut for a referral. We've designed 4 totally different ways to build an income with us, right? So whether you want something that's completely passive, set it and forget it, or you're dreaming of building your own full-blown staffing agency, we actually have a path just for you.
So let's kick things off with the simplest one. This is our most passive model by far. Perfect. This is for literally anyone who has a business network. If you know people who are always complaining about how expensive it is to hire good staff, this is just a no-brainer. It's pure passive income.
So how does it actually work? Well, the commission is 12.5% of the $4,000 room fee. That comes out to a clean $500 every single month for every single room you refer. And, the most important part is right there on the screen for life. And we really need to stop and hammer this point home. This is not some marketing promise we just throw out there. This is written into a legally binding contract. It's irrevocable. Seriously. Even if you decide to stop being a partner with us 5 years down the road, you will still get paid for every single client you've already referred. Forever. That's how much we believe in this as a true partnership. And just look at how this scales up. One room is $500 a month. I mean, not bad at all. But find 5 clients, maybe you do that over the course of a year, and suddenly that's $2,500 a month. 10 rooms, now you're at $5,000 a month. And look, if you manage to refer 20 rooms over time, you're looking at $10,000 a month, every single month, for work you did just once. It's powerful stuff. That referral income is amazing. It really is. But now, check out this comparison. To make $6,000 a month with those referrals, you'd need to go out and find 12 different clients, which is totally doable. But with our second model, what we call the white label model, you can make that exact same $6,000 with just one single room. This is where things get really, really interesting. With white labeling, you become the service provider. You rent a full room from us for about $6,000, then you can turn around and resell that capacity under your own brand. So you could sell, say, 10 employees to one client for $6,000 and another 10 employees to a different client for another $6,000. Your revenue is $12,000, your cost is $6,000, your monthly profit is $6,000. You are now running your own staffing agency.
Okay, but what if you want to scale even higher and you don't want to have to find all your own clients one by one? Well, then you use the Upwork agency model. This is so powerful. It's incredibly simple. You create an agency on Upwork, you list our trained employees as your own exclusive contractors, and clients hire them directly through your agency. And you pocket the difference, which, as you're about to see, is pretty significant.
The math on this is just incredible. You rent a room for your $6,000 cost. You bill out your 20 employees at a competitive rate, say $7 an hour on Upwork. After Upwork takes its fees, your revenue is going to be around $19,500. You subtract your $6,000 cost, and you're left with a profit of about $13,500 a month from one single room. This is kind of insane.
But here's a pro tip, okay? This is what our most successful partners do. They don't just pick one of these models. Exactly. They use what we call the mix strategy. So with a single room, they might sell a few employees to a white label client, put a few more on Upwork, and hey, maybe even use a few for their own business. It diversifies their income and makes their whole operation incredibly stable.
So I'm sure some people watching are probably thinking, this sounds a little different from other affiliate programs they've seen out there. And they would be absolutely right. We want to be really, really clear about our philosophy here. because we see this as a genuine partnership, and that means we do things very differently.
And the first thing that's different is this number right here, 30. That's it. We only accept 30 new partners a year worldwide. And there's a very specific, very non-marketing reason why we do that.
Yeah, this isn't some marketing gimmick to create a false sense of scarcity. It's a fundamental business decision for us. Right. We give every single partner a dedicated account manager, personal onboarding, and real hands-on support. We simply couldn't provide that level of service if we open the floodgates. Limiting the number means we can truly invest in your success.
And because we invest so much in our partners, we do have a couple of requirements, but we've deliberately kept the bar very, very low. All we ask is that you make one referral in your first 6 months, and then just maintain at least one active client per year after that. That's it. It just ensures our network is full of active, engaged people who are in the game with us, which honestly helps everybody.
So let's talk about what a first year can realistically look like. And we really want to be honest here. This is not a get-rich-quick promise. This is a plan based on what we've actually seen our real partners achieve with consistent, focused effort over their first 12 months.
And you are not doing this alone. From day one, you get that legally binding lifetime commission agreement we've been talking about. You also get all the marketing materials, sales scripts, and I think most importantly, a dedicated personal account manager, a real person who knows your name and your goals. Plus, you get a strategy session to map out your whole plan, access to our CRM, and ongoing training. We are setting you up to succeed.
So here's how that success usually builds. The first quarter is all about learning the ropes and getting your first couple of referrals in, maybe hitting about $1,000 a month. By the second quarter, you've got real momentum. You're probably hitting around $3,000 a month. Then, by month 7, you might decide to start your first white label client, and that pushes your income up to $6,000. And by the end of the year, you can easily be scaling past that $10,000 a month mark.
So you add all that up over the course of the year, and you're looking at a realistic total of about $55,000 in your first year alone. And the crucial point here is that's just year one. Your monthly income continues to grow from there. This is a real, attainable figure for someone who actually puts in the work.
So if this is sounding like it might be the right fit for you, getting started is incredibly simple. We've made the whole process completely transparent. No bureaucracy, no long waiting periods, none of that stuff. It's really just 3 simple steps. First, just send us an email saying you're interested. That's literally it. Then we'll schedule a short, informal chat. And this is not a scary interview. It's just for us to make sure we're a good fit for each other and that we can really help you achieve your goals. And if we both agree to move forward, you'll get the agreement and all your materials. The whole thing from start to finish usually takes less than a week.
So at the end of the day, it really just comes down to this one question. Is this the right fit for your network and for your personal goals? If you're already thinking of a few people or a few businesses who could benefit from this, if you're really ready to build a serious income stream, then the answer is probably yes. And if it is, we would genuinely love to talk with you. So send us an email. Thanks so much for watching.